exciting time of year. Obviously, you want to keep playing hockey as long as you can. We got a great group that love and support each other every day, and I think every minute we get to spend with one another it's another chance at doing something special together. It's a meaningful group, and I think they do it the right way.
Tom Martin, College Hockey West. Coach, I asked Coach Ferschweiler this earlier. Matching up again in the first round, what is different for you guys this time around?
I mean, for me, it's coming back to it again, I guess. That seconds is always, we learned some things a year ago. I think that'd be comfortable to say. They're a good hockey team. They play the right way. So our opponent, you kind of got to get after playing opponentless hockey and stick to what your plan's going to be.
I want to talk about Alex Tracy. Goaltending and low goals against has been a long hallmark of Minnesota State hockey. In fact, you guys and Cornell are the only two teams since 2014-15 to maintain a sub-2 goals against average. What is the edge that Alex Tracy brings in net for you guys?
For me, it's his routine. It's his consistency. He's crazy good. I think the human element's got to play a huge factor. What he does every day, how he treats his opportunities. Everyone says he's too small, and everyone says he doesn't do this, and it's a different league and all the other things. He plays goalie, and he plays it with a ton of passion.
Mason, you're a key part of the defense. What's your message to guys in the locker room going into this matchup, and how to combat a very, very top-notch Broncos offense?
I think Coach kind of touched on it. Nothing really changes. It's at the end of the day, it's a 60-minute game. It's a team wearing a different color jersey, and as long as we stick to our guns, we know our structure, we know our strengths, and as long as we stay inside that, that's just the message to take anybody in the country.
I'll ask something here. Adam Wooden, College Hockey News. I was asking some of the other players on other teams with the altitude thing. Like, is that a mind over matter thing? I mean, Western comes here more often than you guys do. Are you doing anything differently or preparing for that? Or is it just, like I said, mind over matter kind of thing?
I think for me, it's just a mind over matter thing, like you said. There's not a whole lot of that plays into our day-to-day thing. Obviously, getting out there and getting our first touches and kind of getting our lungs into it was a big piece, but come Friday, like you said, it's mind over matter.
Yeah, similar to what Wheels said, I think, mind over matter type thing, but that first practice out there was good to kind of feel that a little bit. I mean, like you said, I don't know if it's placebo or what, but I didn't feel too bad till I thought about it while we were all out there. And
sorry to but you think about it.
Yeah, no, all good, but
just hydrate a lot, that's all I can say.
Any additional questions?
For both of you guys, as captains, Luke's recently talked a lot about how kind of as the season goes along, he feels like he's handing the reins off more to kind of the team to almost coach themselves in a sense. How have you guys maybe seen that play out as captains, where you kind of know what the feedback's going to be like as the season kind of keeps mounting?
I think a big thing that I've just taken from like the leaders before us, like you said, kind of passing the torch or the baton. We were grateful enough to be around Sam Morton and those guys and to see their message constantly passed down to us. And it doesn't matter if you're a freshman or a senior, like you're given your certain amount of reps and your time on the ice, and it's just that you make your impact in those little moments.
yeah, I think at this level, we wear letters here obviously, but we're captains among many captains that if we're captains in juniors, high school, wherever they had been. So I think everyone in our group has those leadership qualities and understands what they need to do, whether before the game or during the game, to be a leader. And I think we have 28 leaders on our team every time I put on that sweater. So,
as players, I mean, I know you guys have said you want to play opponentless hockey. When you saw it was Western Michigan again, did that get you excited? As guys that played in that game last year, is that more meaningful to you as you get up for this game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for the whole group, there's 17 new guys that came here for individual opportunity and team opportunity, and for the guys that were here last year that had a tough bounce, and obviously Western went on to win it. Like, we're excited for our opportunity to go out there, and they're a different team and we're a different team, and we're super excited.
Yeah, I think last year was a crazy, awesome game to be a part of. Obviously, we came out on the wrong side of that game, but yeah, playing them again is awesome. We obviously know they're a really good hockey team, and they're going to be a great challenge for us, so I think everyone in the room is excited.
Coach, these two guys and Trace, part of the core group that came in with you, just talk a little bit about what these guys not only mean to you, but Minnesota State hockey.
Well, when the coaching change happened and coming into a program, they're staying and being committed to the logo and the foundation, what they believed in, why they came to school there. Deeply impactful for me. They had a chance to bail, they didn't. Big crew of them did. These guys didn't, they stayed. And I think, at that same time, you got Stendy came in as a freshman, Mersey came in as a freshman. Those guys had the chance to jump as well, and they stayed. And the one conversation early in the time frame was, I'm going to learn from them. I spent as much time as I could learning from returning players here, what they've done, why they've done it, things they like, things they love, things they would punt. And then I think the collaboration, like we have a very fun, for me it's fun because it's very transactional and transitional coach relationship here, which they've got as much invested in this thing as I do. Their experiences are mega meaningful to me. Their legacy they'll leave behind because they stayed is lifelong. The banners, the trophies, the rings, the things of that nature, great. But then we come to this year when it's their last kick at it and they've stayed here. This is the time we came here for. This is the time that these guys, and this is why they stayed.
One last thing for me. You mentioned Stendy. He's a guy that doesn't show up on the stat sheet a lot, but I think he's probably playing some of his best hockey he's played in the purple and gold over the last 6 weeks. Talk a little bit about his game lately.
Stendy, he's kind of a savage. Like, he just goes about his business, does it the right way, doesn't need affirmation, doesn't wear a letter, but he's a mega leader. I think the way he attacks his opportunity to get better is really, really high end. His improvement is crazy good. Got to figure he played D. I asked him to play center. He stayed at center now for multiple years. Plays against the other team's best lines nonstop, without gripe, without complaint, but only with opportunity, and takes advantage of it.